Now let's take you to India. The police say they have found the body of the founder and the owner of India's largest coffee chain, Cafe Coffee Day. Mr. VG Siddhartha went missing on Monday this week after reportedly walking away from his car near a river in the outskirts of Mangalore in the state of Karnataka. On Tuesday, then, the police say a body was recovered by some fishermen, which appeared to be that of Mr. Siddhartha. That body was taken to the hospital for identification. Now, the business Cafe Coffee Day has more than 1,700 stores across India, and there are global chains as well, here in Malaysia, in Nepal, and in Egypt. But its rate of expansion is said to have slowed in the last 2 years in the face of increased competition and certain corporate facts that may have led to the mysterious death of Mr. Siddharth. Let's catch up now with our correspondent Neha Punya. She will have the details. Neha, what are the police saying?
36 hours after VG Siddhartha went missing near the town of Mangaluru, which is in the South Indian state of Karnataka, his body was pulled out of the Netravati river in that same area, very close to where he was last spotted. That body was identified early on Wednesday morning. Local fishermen reportedly pulled it out at about 6:30 a.m. India time, and his family and friends have confirmed that this is in fact the body of the Cafe Coffee Day founder, VG Siddhartha. And the disappearance first happened late on Monday night, India time, and his driver was the last one who saw him. He said that they were on their way to a resort quite close to Mangalore when the founder, Mr. Siddharth, asked him to stop the car on a bridge, got off and walked off. That's the last he was seen.
Neha, there is a widely circulated letter in India which was allegedly signed by Mr. Siddharth before this unfortunate incident. Have the police said anything about verifying the authenticity of that letter?
That's one of the reasons why his disappearance was called mysterious, because soon after the news broke that he had gone missing, this letter came to light that he had addressed to his company board a few weeks earlier. This letter speaks of him facing a lot of pressure from an equity stakeholder who was reportedly pressurizing him to buy back shares. He also spoke of tax authorities harassing him. His company and home were raided in 2017, but tax officials have denied that claim, saying that there was no harassment at all from our department. His letter also said that he felt he had failed as an entrepreneur, and of late his company had reported losses to the tune of $9 million as of 2018. So he was clearly under a lot of financial strain. His debt had also reportedly been mounting. Like you said, the company had actually seen the closure of many of its outlets, and he was reportedly in talks with many big companies, including Coca-Cola, to sell his share in his flagship chain. So a lot of reasons surrounding his disappearance. The police haven't commented on this. They're saying their investigation will continue. They're not even saying whether this was suicide or they're suspecting any kind of foul play, simply saying that now that his body has been recovered, the investigation will go on.